MrBeast just opened a theme park in Dubai. Yep, you heard that right. Beast World is now a real thing, a full-blown MrBeast amusement park built right in the middle of the desert. And if that doesn't scream corporate YouTuber turned billionaire, then honestly, what does? And here's the twist. This entire move just proved that DanTDM was right all along. Remember when he called out creators like MrBeast for selling junk to kids under the disguise of inspiration? Well, flash forward a year later, and now the man has a literal theme park backed by one of the richest governments on Earth.
Massive announcement. I'm opening a theme park in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on November 13th. People ask me all the time, MrBeast, I want to compete in one of your videos. Well, now you can. This theme park is filled with some of the craziest challenges and most insane prizes we have ever given away. Like all theme parks, we have roller coasters, we have drop towers, we have all that usual stuff. But in Beastland, we also have custom-made games that are inspired off our YouTube channel. This theme park is going to blow your mind, and tickets literally just went live. Beastland opens on November 13th as part of Riyadh season. You can book your tickets through WeBook. Guys, this is going to be awesome. I'll be there opening day. Make sure you buy your tickets before they sell out.
Sounds exciting, right? Fans can now step into a real-life MrBeast video. There's a Squid Game maze, last to leave the roller coaster, challenges, and the so-called world's largest prize wall. In Beast World, the chaos of his channel comes to life, in 4D. But once the hype dies down, you start to notice the elephant in the room, the location. Why Saudi Arabia? Jimmy's explanation? It's in the middle of the world. Not all my fans are American. Okay, sure. But here's the truth. He didn't just pick that location for accessibility. He signed a deal with Riyadh Season, Saudi Arabia's state-sponsored entertainment project. And that deal, likely worth tens, if not hundreds of millions. So no, it's not just about making it easier for fans to visit. It's about cash. Plain and simple. But here's where things get a little darker. Because when you dig into what it actually takes to build something like Beast World in that region, well, you realize it's not all roller coasters and confetti. It's migrant labor, exploitation, and systemic abuse. Qatar's World Cup exposed it all.
Dark secrets of the Qatar World Cup. The lack of human rights. Qatar still uses the kafala system. Essentially, this gives their employer control over their lives. They can take away their passport if they want to leave the country, forcing them to work in poor conditions and on a low wage. That low wage works out at about $275 per month. The Guardian reported that 6,500 migrants have died in Qatar since they won the bid for the World Cup in 2010. Whilst they are not all related to the World Cup, most of them were only there to build the infrastructure for it.
So while MrBeast is cutting ribbons and posing in front of mascots, there's a very real chance that his dream theme park was built by people living in near-slavery conditions, making less than $300 a month. Not a great look for someone who built his empire off generosity and doing good. The truth is, MrBeast has officially entered his villain arc, from the guy tipping pizza delivery drivers $10,000 to the guy profiting off a billion-dollar project in one of the world's most ethically controversial regions. The irony is almost painful. This is the same guy who used to say, "I don't care about money, I reinvest everything into my content." He was the good guy YouTuber, the humble genius with a heart. He helped the blind see. He funded wells. He gave away houses. He made millions smile. But now, he's essentially a walking Forbes article.
Does money buy happiness? No, not. I mean, to a point, yes. Once you can take care of your health, you can take care of any immediate dangers, and you can take care of your family relatively. No, it doesn't. Those things do. When I first came into money, one of the first things I did was retire my mom. And that brought me tons of happiness, you know what I mean? And if my brother had a medical emergency and we couldn't afford it and I made money to afford it, that'd bring tons of happiness. So once you take care of those basic necessities, so we'll say make over hypothetically $1 million, no, it really doesn't. Adding an extra zero, going from 10 million to 100 million or whatever it is, makes no difference.
He's got Feastables, Beast Burgers, AI thumbnail testing, Lunchables knockoffs called Lunchly, and now a Saudi-funded amusement park. And remember Lunchly? That's what actually triggered DanTDM's now legendary tweet. What happened to YouTubers, man? This is just selling crap to kids. Do better. No tags, no callouts. Just a straight-up mic drop. And it hit hard. Because he wasn't wrong. Lunchly was marketed as a healthy alternative, but it was basically a fancier Lunchable with worse packaging and mold. Actual mold. It wasn't about health. It was about money. Just like the theme park. And Dan wasn't the only one who saw it coming. Jacksepticeye's now viral lie detector test felt like a prophecy.
Now Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast? No. Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes. Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You think he had fun riding on yachts?
If he
building
had-
wells in Africa? I don't know.
If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you?
And you know what? He was right. MrBeast turned YouTube into a business model, and now that model has a mascot and a ride pass. Even PewDiePie, the OG king of YouTube, threw shade in his own way. He laughed at MrBeast's whole, just grind for 10 years and you'll make it mindset.
Over a span of a decade. A lot of people are very short-term sighted, but as long as you're innovating, adapting, reinvesting, I think if you do it intelligently.
Imagine like you're 9 years, still no one gives a about your channel, and you're like, one more year, here we go, one more year, here we go.
Because Pewds knew better. He made his money, stepped away, and is now living a quiet life in Japan with his wife and kid. No scandals. No moldy lunchboxes. No roller coasters in the desert. Meanwhile, MrBeast is out here doing corporate gymnastics, trying to top his last project. But here's the real question. Is this even YouTube anymore? Or is it just a brand with a YouTube channel attached to it? Because the fans? They're not stupid. Once people start feeling more like customers than supporters, it's game over. The connection is gone. The magic is gone. And it's not hate. It's fatigue. No one's mad that MrBeast is successful. They're just disappointed that he lost the very thing that made him different. Zoom out for a second and look at the pattern: Feastables, Prime Collabs, Lunchly, AI thumbnails, and now Beast World. Every few months, it's another expansion. But not of creativity, of control, of monetization. And that's the real issue here. It's not about one theme park. It's about what it represents. A shift from being a creator to being a corporation. From making videos that connect to launching products that convert. MrBeast didn't just cross the line. He erased it. DanTDM, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie weren't hating. They were just early. They saw the direction YouTube was heading and called it out before the rest of us were ready to admit it. And now here we are. Theme parks, brand deals, product launches, and everything in between. So yeah, MrBeast might still have millions of fans. But if he keeps going down this path, he's going to end up with customers instead of a community. And that's when the downfall really begins. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Was this inevitable? Or is there still a way back? Either way, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.